Have you ever thought, what does this situation or that event really mean to me? And what am I going to do with my life? What is the true meaning of life? Well, to begin with, till the day I completed my M.B.A, I never had a brain of my own that can make independent decisions. From school till M.B.A, no single thing in my life was my rational choice. Most of us are born in conservative families, so our parents, relatives, well-wishers, even neighbors, they rule our lives by deciding everything we should do. I never had any idea of what I have to do with my life and how my school, college, or people would help me figure it out. After M.B.A and after failing the UPSC exam many times, I started contemplating whether human life has any meaning at all. Why should I crave for an exam or money or relationship or anything so much that I feel depressed when I fail? To talk Turkey, we do not have the freedom even to show our depression, because if we do, too many people appear suddenly from nowhere to force their views on us with lots of noise, which is worse than depression or any kind of illness. Everybody frequently question, when will you settle, Amma? As if it's some prize galore for everything in life. What does that word settle mean? See, every human work from birth to death to survive, to live on this earth. Everybody have to work from the time of birth till they die. We settle doing nothing only when we die, isn't it? Many questions blew my mind, and I lost thinking, how do I know my purpose in life? I assume every human on earth is as human as me. So each of us want that we control our fates. We want to feel that we matter and our lives are meaningful. So we desire validation from others. We want safety, love, money, truth, and finding meaning is one of them. I finally noticed that many psychologists agree that the human being's will for a meaningful life is his primary motivation. It is more powerful than a human's will for pleasure or human's will for power. Do you know that Mirin's study declares that heavy drug users or alcoholics, the alcoholism was correlated with a search for meaningful life experience and diminished goal activity? It states that when people can't find a deep sense of meaningful life, they distract themselves by its pleasures. A Holocaust survivor, Viktor Frankl, 20th century psychiatrist, he's also survivor of the Hitler's Holocaust. In his book, Man's Search for Meaning, says what was needed was a fundamental change in our attitudes towards life. We need to learn by ourselves that we have to teach the disappointed men that it did not matter what we experienced from life, but rather what life experiences from, what life expects us from us. We need to stop asking about meaning of life and instead think of ourselves as being questioned by life daily, hourly. Our answer must consist not of talk and meditation, but in right action and proper conduct. Life ultimately means taking the responsibility to find the right solutions to its problems and fulfill the tasks it continuously sets for each individual. So what is life? It only depends on the liver. Therein he cannot be replaced, nor can his life be repeated. Thus, everyone's task is as unique as his specific opportunity to implement it. In other words, human life has meaning galore under all circumstances. And we are creating that meaning, because meaning is not only found in that which one does, like one's work or hobbies, commitment to a cause, but meaning can also be realized in that which one experiences. And meaning can even be achieved through the attitude that we take while going through some absurd, tragic situation which cause unavoidable suffering to a human. It means we may also find meaning in life even when confronted with a hopeless situation, being its helpless victim when facing a fate that cannot be changed. What then counts and matters are to bear witness to it, to the uniquely human potential at its best, which is to transform a tragedy into a personal triumph, to turn one's predicament into a human achievement. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves, and we do change for the better. So after realizing that we create a unique meaning for our lives with every single thing we do, I found stability and happiness through my love of learning and living in a state of flow where I'm fully immersed with energized focus, not mindful of anything other than the task at hand, which is inherently fulfilling for me.